All right, so hello and welcome back. So today is one of those days where I need to just sit down and pack, but I am thinking about many things. I'm thinking about, you know, I get a lot of thoughts in my head. I was initially thinking about the number of countries I've been to, and there's just so many of them that I lost count. And something that I wanted to say is that you must use your old experiences to apply them because if you don't apply old experiences or experiences from the past, that means you have not, it's as if you have not gone through these experiences. So every experience that you undergo, you must try and incorporate it into new experiences. So every time I travel abroad, I really, really, really hate it. So this time around, I need to actually focus on looking at the positive things. No matter what, there will be something positive in what you're doing or what you're seeing. So if you're looking at a jumble that you do not like, whether it's people, whether it's a place that you despise, anything, if you don't like the place, try and eject yourself. If you can't eject yourself for whatever the case may be, then try and see the positive things in it. Try and look at is as simple as even looking at the sky and thinking how beautiful the day is. It's just making things underneath your feet pleasant. Trying to make everything in your life a pleasant experience. Trying to look at the positive things. It is very much it takes practice. That's how you become happy. Because I read a quote that if you want an extreme level of happiness, you must take the equal amount or be able to bear the equal amount of negativity or pain. And I kind of believe in that because life doesn't come, you won't have like, you might have a really good day, but life just doesn't go like that. You're not always going to win. You're not always going to be having a good day. So even when you're having a bad day, try and focus on the good things because someone in the world would wish to be in your shoes. Somebody in the world would wish to even have a glimpse of what you have. Your bad day could be somebody's best day. That's how I have to look at it. And I travel abroad and I go like, I hate the process of traveling. I hate going to the airport. Just think to yourself, people would wish somewhere in the world to go to the airport. They would wish to travel. They would wish to travel as often as you do, to the point you hate airports. You need to be very grateful in the way you think. And the more grateful you are, the more you notice things that you don't like go away. And the more you notice God rewards you because being thankful and you not liking certain things, these things could be blessings to other people. So if you think like that, you will prosper because you're nothing is going to bother you, and that's the way it works. And along the lines of nothing bothers you, I have came to the realization that a lot of the time you get encountered by people you really don't. All they care about is to trigger you or get a reaction out of you. What you need to do is pretend that they didn't bother you because if they didn't bother you, they automatically have no power. Shift your attention away from them so that way they are powerless. Their power and their importance stems from you looking at them and giving them importance. So that's what I have realized personally, and I think that with time, it should become easier and easier because and also with a lot of like I feel like if you don't learn a lesson, life is gonna keep hitting you with it until you learn it, and that's just what I think. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do in the next few days. Just be like really happy, expect the best, don't be pessimistic, don't worry about things that are not for you to worry about. If they're outside of your control, if you can't do anything about it, if you worrying and not worrying would equal the same thing, then just choose not to worry. It's better to not worry because if it's outside of your control, or if it came at you, that means you shouldn't worry about it. If you're gonna worry about the unobtainable, okay, the uncontrollable, then you'll worry your whole life. It's just a vestigial type of, um, it's a vestigial feature that we have. Like you're worried about something you have no control over, that's nonsense. That shouldn't be the case. You should be only worried about what you performed. Outside of what you performed, is outside of your control, so it should take no space in your mind. Outside of your hand deserves freedom from your mind. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here because I have to go pack, I want to go walk, and yeah. And this is just like a form of trying to taste life. Um, and happiness happens while we're working, while we are busy trying to accomplish things. This is when life happens. You don't get to stand up at one point in your life. You're never, just know that for a fact. You're never going to sit down at a time of your life and be like, now I'm standing and let me enjoy everything I've done. It just happens. You're enjoying yourself. You reach your goals, or you don't, and you take plan B. And it never, the process of enjoying, standing up and enjoying it needs to happen within, because you always, if one dream ends, another is reformed. And in that process, sometimes I've lost a lot of, like when I accomplish something, I always have something in mind for the next step. And it has completely destroyed the feeling of accomplishment for what I thought was an accomplishment. It's always like next goal, next goal. Never be like this. Work on the next goal while standing and smelling the flowers and patting yourself on the back. It's very important that you pat yourself on the back for everything you've done. Only that way will you able to experience life. So I'm going to end the video here.